Welcome to Friday Night Basketball on Republic Tiger Sports. The Tigers get set to take on the Bolivar Liberators in the Liberator Tournament, the semifinals, and it has already been an action-packed week of Tiger basketball, even with only one game. If you missed it last night, it was a historic night for Drew McMillan. He had 16 three-pointers, which tied a state record for threes in a game, finished with 61 points, which broke John Wakeman's old record set in 1989 of 56 points in a game, and it was really something to behold. McMillan only missed, we said last night, unofficially three-point attempts all night. He actually only missed two because coaches went back and looked and noticed his foot was on the line for one of those attempts. He had counted that as a miss in his head, not realizing his foot was on the line. So he was 16 of 18, 89.8%. Shooting from three-point range, and he was also 4 of 4 from inside the arc. So 20 of 22 from the field, and I think you've got to say it's, if not the best, one of the best shooting performances of all time in Missouri high school basketball, and definitely the best three-point shooting night in the history of Missouri high school basketball, because he made 16, the record, and he had far fewer attempts than anybody else, only 18 attempts compared to the next best, which was 16 of 24. In fact, it was such a good night. If you haven't seen it, we thought we'd play those highlights for you again. We're going to take a quick break and be back, and we'll show you all 61 of Drew's points after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com.
Back on the Absolute Roofing Repmo Basketball pregame show, and as promised, we've got all 61 of Drew McMillan's points. We put them all together, and we're going to show them to you now in case you haven't seen them. They're all over the place, and they're being spread around all over the place, too, online. But here you go. Jack Cook on the call last night, did a great job. And here, without further ado, all 61 of Drew McMillan's points last night.
5, so here we go. Tip goes long. Drew McMillan able to come down with it, puts in, shot right away. So 2 seconds into the game, Drew McMillan has 2 points. Now Drew McMillan, left wing, going to drive baseline. Contested left-handed layup. That one falls. Neff in the lane, feeds it back out to McMillan. Step back three from the corner, buries it. So Drew McMillan with his first 3 of the game. As well, nothing doing there. Pass back out to Drew McMillan. Step back, crossover dribble, wide open. Drew McMillan hits the 3. On Kyle Christensen, his first. Second falls as well. Drew McMillan, deep 3, top of the key, buries it. Drew McMillan, step back, why not another one? That one goes to. They hold on to win this one. They'll play the winner of Bolivar and Hillcrest. McMillan, another one. 5 first half threes for Drew McMillan. He's got 21 on the game. Has the bulk of points from absolute way downtown. That one goes as well. Drew McMillan with the ball. Christensen guarding him. Step back 3. Might as well go. That one goes to Drew McMillan on fire. Barger bounces it over to Neff, and now to McMillan in the corner, top of the key to Neff. Drew McMillan for double digits. Yes, sir. There it is. 11. Just saying, we're trying to find the record here for you. Devin McMillan, no good. Drew McMillan with the putback. Up by Mason. Dalton Parks comes up with it. McMillan for 12. Knocks it down. 44 on the game, 12 three-pointers for McMillan, tied 8th all-time in the state. We're not going to give him much. Behind the back, step-back move from McMillan. Now, Jumping for joy is the defense. Number 13 gets buried as well. And has one as well, so that's 14. So that's a record for team the McMillans. There's another one. 14 threes for Drew McMillan. Be hard pressed to take a shot if I'm a Republic Tiger that's not named Drew McMillan. Let's go. That one goes as well. 15 threes for Drew McMillan. Hey, two threes in a quarter. That's not bad. Now McMillan gonna go coast to coast there. Lays that one in. But 55, so one more bucket for McMillan, and he will have the school record for points scored in a game. And he's got the ball now. Passes it to Frontebarger. Frontebarger just gonna hand it back to him. Frontebarger had a wide open three. Passes it back to McMillan. To Young. Someone's got to set a screen and just let him shoot it. And there it is. Knocks it down. 16 3-pointers for McMillan, and that gives him the school record for points in the game. 58 points in the game for McMillan. One more, and he can stand alone at 17 at the top of the state record. More right here. He's trying to get it from the corner. He got the foul called on him in turbo clock, and now he's going to go to the line to shoot three, as McMillan has to go to the line for three three-pointers, or for 3 free throws. He is firing up, too. He knocks in the first two. A lot of people will do like a little routine. McMillan's just getting the ball and throwing it up there, and he knocks all 3 of them down. 60 points for Tim Brown. And now Tim Brown going to sub him out. Unbelievable game from Drew McMillan. Tigers are going to be hard-pressed. We're going to be hard-pressed to see an individual performance that good for a long time on Republic Tiger Sports, I have a feeling.
Well, we were re-watching that along with you, and just Jack and I. Jack's got the camera tonight, and I'll have the play-by-play call, and we're sitting here just laughing and shaking our heads watching it again. We saw it last night. We both watched it multiple times since then, as a lot of you probably have, and it was just amazing to watch that night that Drew McMillan put together. 61 points. And what I liked was after the game, I asked him, how do you turn around? He said, well, you just put this one behind you and you go on and you play the next one. And that's what he will try to do tonight. So should be a good game with Bolivar. It was a close one last time, and these two teams have hooked up in some good games lately. And we'll see what the Tigers can do trying to advance to the championship game of the Liberator Tournament tomorrow. I'm going to take another quick break and be back with more of our Retmo Basketball pregame show after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference.
Who serve in the military, first responders, healthcare workers, and those who work hard to keep us safe and free. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And now let's meet the starting lineup for the Republic Tigers. He's a 5'10" senior, number 4, Carson Neff. He's a 5'11" senior, number 10, Drew McMillan. He's a 6'3" senior, number 11, Tyson Young. He's a 6'4" junior, number 12, Avery Moody. And he's a 6'2" junior, number 15, Devin McMillan. Tigers are coached by Tim Brown. And now let's meet the starting lineup for your Bolivar Liberators. He's a 6'6" sophomore, number 12, Kyle Pope. He's a 6'2" junior, number 15, Cooper Cribbs. He's a 6'7" junior, number 20, Luke Gabani. He's a 5'11" senior, number 22, Jace Kruger. And he's a 6'5" junior, number 52, Josh Bowes. Liberators are coached by Ryan Lloyd.
So we're just about set to go. You may have noticed during the introductions, Alante Askew not starting tonight. He came down wrong on an ankle last night, and so he will be out tonight at least. And I don't know, I get the impression it may be a little bit longer than that, but he's up and walking around on it. So I think the hope is that he will be back sooner rather than later. The tip is controlled by Bolivar. A much bigger lineup for Bolivar, and that's been the case really the last few times that these teams have met. They've had quite a bit of size, and they do again this year. And it's Kyle Polk, the 6'6" sophomore, who gives it off to Jace Kruger. Kruger, a cross-court pass to Cribbs, and then back to Kruger. Ball above the head, guarded by Devin McMillan. In the lane, they give it to Josh Bowes. It goes out of bounds on the pass, and a turnover by Bolivar on the very first possession. Republic won the last meeting, 56-54 between these teams. Tyson Young gets the start tonight, and we set up our camera. When we set up our camera, we forgot that the Bolivar student section does not tend to sit down, which good for them. I remember being the kid that wouldn't sit down, so I got no problems with it, but probably should have slid the table down. We may have an obscured view for most of the night. Carson Neff gets it to McMillan, and McMillan, again, coming off that 61-point night. Defense will be a little bit tighter tonight from Bolivar. Tigers have been very patient. Tyson Young thought about a three, top of the key, instead threw it to Neff, and now down in the corner to Moody. Moody bounces it one time, picks up the dribble, throws it to Young. They swing it to Neff up between the circles. And a minute and a half gone, still no score in this one. They hand it off to McMillan. And he drives and kicks to Young for a three, missed everything, and rebounded by Polk. Polk brings it up court, harassed by Devin McMillan, and then throws it on the wing, and then they bring it back up top to Jace Kruger. Kruger picked up by Drew McMillan, and then to Cribbs, and then to Bowes. Josh Bowes, a 6'5" junior. 6'5", 6'7", 6'6" in the starting lineup for the Liberators. Still, they have struggled at times this year. Only a little bit above 500 at 8-6. And they dump it down low to Kyle Polk, who lays it up and in off the left block. And Bolivar gets on top 2-0. Bolivar led most of the way the first time these two teams met. Neff has it. And drives into the lane, off the glass and in. Nice move by Carson Neff. And it evens the score 2 apiece. Almost knocked away by Devin McMillan. Tried to reach in and get it away from Polk. They swing it on the wing to Cribbs. His three is off the mark. McMillan with a rebound. 3-on-3 break. Devin McMillan now. Double pump off the glass too hard. Rebound to Moody briefly, and then it goes on the floor. There's a tie-up, and it will stay with Republic. Our first quarter scoreboard sponsor is Absolute Roofing. Thanks to Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing for their longtime support of Republic Tiger Sports. Drew McMillan will take a three, and he made it. He made it, so what else is new? I happen to know that he only needs 16 more to break the state record. I looked that up recently for some reason. 5-2 Tigers. They dump it down inside and then kick it back up top on the wing. Cooper Cribbs passed up a shot, not a Bose. Bose cut off, double team. Now they go to Kruger. Kruger drives baseline around Neff, but he reaches around and pokes it away. Good defense by Carson Neff. It went right to Avery Moody, and then he gives it back to Neff to bring it up court. Drew McMillan gives it to Neff, and his three is good, and watch out. Wouldn't it be something if the Tigers broke their team record for threes in a game tonight? They had 17 last night, 16 by Drew McMillan and 1 by Devin McMillan, who I believe the two of them, I would presume, now a three at the other end by Josh Bose. I would presume that the McMillan family owns the state record for threes by a family in a game. McMillan's second three of the night is off the mark. Now, you might as well keep shooting it until you miss. And he didn't miss very many. And in fact, I'm not sure if did he miss one in the second half, Jack? I'm going to glance over at you. You don't have a microphone, but he took one in the second half that his foot was on the line, but I think both of his misses might have been in the first half last night. Foul on Avery Moody is his first. First foul of the game with 3:08 left to go in the first quarter. Fronabarger and Oliver Welch check in. Carson Neff checks out, and so does Tyson Young. Bolivar lobs it inside, and Fronabarger reaches in and rips it away from Luke Gabani. Good defense by Fronabarger. To Welch. Welch and Drew McMillan converged over there, and Welch grabbed the pass. Now a bounce pass to Moody, hands it right back to Fronabarger. Looks inside and backs it out on the dribble, throws it to Devin McMillan, and now over on the wing, near side, to Fronabarger. Now to Moody, and then to Welch. Welch holds it, fires it in the corner to Devin McMillan, and then to Fronabarger. Back up top to Drew McMillan between the circles. They reverse it near side to Oliver Welch. McMillan is open for another three. He made a second one. And McMillan with his second three of the night has Republic on top 11-5. Well, that's already, maybe not more than I thought he'd have, but certainly I didn't expect him to come out and fire 2 out of 3 right off the bat. Just thought, wow, he's got to cool off sometime. So far, not so much. Running one-hander in the lane. It is a charge against Bolivar. Avery Moody was in there to take it. Let's watch it again. Kruger ran over him. He just slid over, took the contact. Good job by Avery Moody. And that better look at the action, sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center. Vision Health, dedicated to helping you get a better look at everything. Find them online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. 11-5 Tigers, and Fronabarger brings it across the timeline. Throws it to McMillan on the wing. He pulls it out on the dribble with the left hand, takes it to the free throw line, and then spun around and threw it to Welch. Now to Devin McMillan on the wing. He hit his! The Tigers have 4 threes already with a minute and a half left in the first quarter, and then out of bounds. Touched last by Kyle Polk. You try to clamp down on defense on Drew McMillan, and everybody else starts hitting it, and then you get in trouble. 14-5 Tigers. What do you do if you're trying to draw up a defense against this team right now? In the corner, Fronabarger for 3. Good! Will Fronabarger hits the 3. The Tigers have 5 in the first quarter, and it is 17-5. Timeout Bolivar. We'll take a break and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference.
Pinniger Chevrolet is proud we continue to serve Springfield and Southwest Missouri as we have for over 40 years. The Pinniger Chevrolet family treat each of our customers like family and exceed every expectation, not only in the large selection of new Chevrolets on the lot, but also the quality of pre-owned vehicles to fit any budget. Whether you need a new vehicle, have yours serviced, or need some body repair, pick Pinniger every time. Find new roads in Republic or online at PinnigerChevrolet.com.
Pick Pinniger every time.
Tigers on top 17-5. And if you just joined us, I just started up the video on Facebook because I thought, well, we might want to turn this one on and see what everybody can see. The Tigers have 5 3-pointers and a steal by McMillan almost. Goes out of bounds. He got it off of Polk, out of bounds. So let's watch that play again. Good defensive play. And great play by Devin McMillan. Tigers get it back. So you probably already know, if you're watching this on the Republic Tiger Sports Facebook page, that Drew McMillan had 16 threes. The Tigers had 17 threes and broke the team record last night. The old record was 13. Well, they've got 5 in the first 7.5 minutes of this game. 2 by Drew McMillan, 1 by Devin McMillan, and 1 by Neff and 1 by Will Fraunebarger. So 4 different players have hit threes so far tonight, and the Tigers' hot shooting continues. Down to 11 seconds left in the quarter. Crossover dribble, step back, and then throws it to Fraunebarger. Shot fake, now to McMillan. He takes a 3. It went in at the buzzer! 6 threes in the first! And the Tigers are on top, 20-5. Somebody call the fire department. Republic cannot miss. And we'll take a break and be back with the second quarter after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In the Republic area, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet their customers' needs with a level of service and communication that no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com.
Well, Tim Brown has said, on a couple of the coaches shows that we do every week that, really we can shoot, but we're not really a three-point shooting team. Well, the Tigers have now 22 in the last 5 quarters of play. Down low to Bose, and he is fouled by Dalton Parks. Foul is on the floor, I think, though, so Bolivar will have to throw it in on the baseline. 9 points for Drew McMillan, 3 3-pointers in the first quarter. 5 points for Carson Neff, 3 for Devin McMillan, 3 for Will Fraunebarger. And shot off the backboard, rolls around and falls out, but it goes right back to Bolivar, and the Liberators have another crack at it. 3 points for Bose, 2 for Kyle Polk in the first quarter, and that was the extent of the scoring for the Liberators. Polk has it now. Free throw line jumper. Clangs off the rim, but an offensive board, and too hard on the rebound. Cooper Cribbs missed the layup, and the Tigers get it back, leading by 15. If there is a better team playing better basketball right now in Southwest Missouri, and now away from the ball, they call Foul on Dalton Parks. So 2 quick ones on Parks. Let's see if we can see it on the replay. Watch him down in the corner, and they get him, got him for a moving screen. I don't know that he was going to make the screen, but I don't know that there was a lot of movement at the time. Either way, that's 2 quick ones on him, and he has to sit back down. Tiger defense has been as good as the offense, only allowing 5 points to a very talented Bolivar team in the first. Good ball movement by the Liberators this time. They get it to Bose on the block, and then he bounces it up top from the perimeter. A 3 is up and good. And Jace Kruger has his first points and cuts the lead to 12, 20-8. Four different players had 3-pointers for the Tigers in the first quarter. And it's not like they're setting up at the perimeter. I mean, they are moving around and throwing it in and kicking it back out, and that's what's leaving them open. McMillan throws it in the corner. Great find to Frauenberger, who hit the 3. Will Frauenberger has made both of his. Before last night, he was the highest percentage 3-point shooter on the team. I haven't looked at what the percentage is. I would assume that Drew McMillan passed him after going 16 for 18 last night. But that is now 6 threes for the Tigers, and down low, too hard, off the hands of Luke Gabani and out of bounds. Neff checks back in, the 5 on the floor for the Tigers. Neff, Drew McMillan, Tyson Young, Oliver Welch, and Will Frauenberger. A 23-8 lead for Republic. Started to say earlier, don't know if I finished my thought, if there's a better team in Southwest Missouri playing better basketball right now, I don't know who it is than these Tigers. Shot off the glass and goes. Oh my goodness. Not an easy one, and he got it in. Everything he throws up is going in. 3 at the other end, rolls around, won't go. Good block out by Welch, and the Tigers go the other way. Welch did a great job on the boards that time. Didn't get the rebound, but pushed his man away from the ball. McMillan's cut off on the double team and then had the pass deflected. Good defense that time. And Polk with a jump step, reverse layup is no good, and puts it back up and in. Frauenberger tried to take the charge, didn't get the call. Kyle Polk has 4 points, and it's 25-10. Just in front of the timeline, Frauenberger bounces it to Welch. 4:25 left to go in the first half. And the Tigers on top by 15. Neff on the wing, takes it to the free throw line, throws it to McMillan. No-look pass to Frauenberger. Shot fake, floats it up with one hand, too hard. Ball poked away by Young and then out of bounds. Rebound by Jace Kruger, and Young got the hand on it and knocked it away. Good defense, but couldn't save it before it went out of bounds. 4:10 left to go in the half. This is a fun team to watch right now. Pope throws it to Griswold and then to Luke Gabani. Gabani fires it on the wing, back to Griswold, then to Gabani. Gabani dribbles it a couple of times and hands it off to Kruger. Kruger guarded by Drew McMillan. Now to Polk. Polk guarded by Welch, away from the ball, a push. And who's that on? Let's see. In the vicinity of Carson Neff. That first foul on Neff. Let's see if we can see it down on the left block as you're looking at it. And must have just given a little shove we couldn't see from this angle. Baseline jumper, bounces around, won't go. Picked up by Welch. And the Tigers slowly bring it across the timeline. Frauenberger puts it on his hip with 3.5 minutes left in the half. Oliver Welch takes it baseline. Double pump, high off the glass and in. Great move by Welch. First points for him. And the Tigers on top by 17, 27-10. And this great Bolivar student section is silent right now. They haven't had much to cheer about. Another three off the mark and another rebound for the Tigers. It's mostly been 1 and out for Bolivar despite their size advantage. Anytime you can come in here and neutralize this student section, because it's one of the best ones in the area, that is a big part of winning here, and so far the Tigers have done it. Neff on the wing gives it back to McMillan. Kyle Polk at 6'6" is out and guarding McMillan on the perimeter. And they've done a good job of helping on McMillan when he has tried to drive around Polk or whoever's guarding him. Down low to McMillan, good look, spin move, up and in. Great shot by Drew McMillan. And timeout on the floor. We're going to watch that one again. Good look. And then McMillan made his man fly one way, turned around, and put it up and in. He's got 13 points. And with 2:24 left, we're going to take a quick timeout and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
It's almost time to start thinking about your lawn and garden, and Sherry at C&H Plants can help. Whether it's landscaping or getting that vegetable garden you've always wanted, she has what you need at her greenhouse on PP Highway. Mention you heard this ad and get 10% off your greenhouse purchase. This offer is only valid at the greenhouse location. But C&H also has succulents, houseplants, home decor items, and much more available at the guest house in Republic. C&H Plants, turning Republic green since 1995.
I'm Todd Wojciechowski, Executive Vice President at People's Community Bank. Our mission is to put our communities first, and that's true right here in Republic. Whether it's supporting Republic schools or volunteering for one of the nonprofits doing good work in our hometown, all of us at People's Community Bank are committed to making Republic a better place to live. I hope you'll stop in soon and say hi.
People's Community Bank, right on Highway 60. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Drew McMillan has 13 points. Most of the time, if a guy had 13 points and there were 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second quarter, you would think, man, he's on pace to get his career high. But he is far short of even getting his high for the week after last night. Still, great start for the Tigers. And Polk may have gotten away with an extra step. Now to Bose on the block. Lowers the shoulder, puts up the shot off the back of the rim, gets his own rebound. Tigers had their arms up in the air and get called for the foul. Neff whistled for the foul on this follow. Let's see. Well, they said he got an arm in there. So Bose makes the first free throw. Has 4 points now. And one more free throw coming for Bose. He made it. 5 now for Bose. And it is 29-12. So the Tigers had the lead as high as 19 so far. In the corner to Moody. Back to McMillan. Takes it to the free throw line. And then gives it to Devin McMillan. Now to Frauenbarger. Ball poked away by Kyle Polk. Frauenbarger steps up, throws it to McMillan. He thought about a shot, decided not to do it. Now he's going to take it down the lane, all the way in, scooped it up, no good. Rebound to Young, it's knocked away, and Devin McMillan comes away with it. So the Tigers, active on the boards, get another shot. 1:18 left to go in the half. Step back three by McMillan. He made another one! Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Drew McMillan has 4 threes. Out of bounds off of Republic, and Bolivar will keep it. McMillan now has 20 threes in the last a little under 6 quarters. Polk muscles it up and puts it in. Good move by Kyle Polk. Has 6 points now. 53 seconds left to go, and up the court comes Will Frauenbarger. And the Tigers may just run the clock. An 18-point lead just before halftime, and they'll try to stretch it back to 20. It was at 20 just a second ago. 32-12. McMillan now has 16. Six for Fronabarger. He's got a couple of three-pointers. Carson Neff has a three-pointer and 5 points. It's been a great half. McMillan's three is no good, but a rebound by McMillan, Devin McMillan, and a foul call against Bolivar. We're going to watch the replay just because that's an even more rare play that you want to watch again. Drew McMillan missing. Tigers get in to Drew McMillan. His jumper is no good, just ahead of the buzzer. And the Tigers go to halftime with an 18-point lead over Bolivar, trying to earn their way to the championship game tomorrow afternoon. 32-14 is the score. We'll take a break and be back with our Gold Medal Gyms halftime show after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
With virtual grocery shopping, birthday parties, and even yoga, it seems everyone is doing things virtually. At Cox Health, we have 2 virtual care options to make it even easier to get the care you need from your home or workplace. Virtual visits on demand to see the first available Cox Health provider, and our new virtual visits for primary and specialty care. Now, you can schedule a virtual appointment for adult wellness exams and other routine care with a physician you already know and trust. To learn more, visit Cox Health at coxhealth.com.
Southern Sun Electric is a proud sponsor of the Classroom Spotlight. They encourage all student athletes not to settle for just good enough on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. Keep pushing yourself to higher levels and go Repmo from Southern Sun Electric. It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert, because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection. For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive's been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust. And with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com. Elliott Robinson & Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And again this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we take a look at the stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. ERCPA named to Accounting Today's 2020 Best Accounting Firms to Work For. You can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com. Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
Hey now, Cracker Jack Shack.
Cracker Jack Shack has got your back with custom apparel for your club, organization, or business. And they take screen printing to the next level with amazing new software that lets you track your order online from concept to artwork to the finished product. Link it, see it, click it, get it. Only at the Shack.
Always on time and right on track. Cracker Jack Shack, we've got your back. Cracker Jack Shack.
Destiny Church is a proud sponsor of Republic Tiger Sports, and they would love to have you join them in person at 526 East Harrison behind McAllister's, Sunday at 9 a.m. or 10:45. There's also a Wednesday youth service for grades 6 to 12. Doors open at 6. Service begins at 6:30. You can find them on Facebook and Instagram or online at destinychurch.me. Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics.
Welcome to the Gold Medal Gyms halftime show. The Tigers on top, 32-14 over Bolivar. Bolivar, the 3 seed in this tournament, and the Tigers, the 1 seed. The number 2 seed is Jefferson City Helias, and they will play next against West Plains in the final game of the night. West Plains beat Branson to make it to the semifinals. Helias beat Lamar. Helias has 2 losses on the season, one of them to Republic very early in the year. And they have played very well since then. So that'll be an interesting game after this. But first, the Tigers have a second half to get to, and the first half was very good for Republic. Tigers outscored Bolivar 20-5 in the first quarter. They made 5 threes in that first quarter and led it 20-5 after 1. In the second quarter, Republic outscored Bolivar 12-7 to take their 18-point lead into the halftime locker room, 32-14. They had one more three, or rather, no, they had 2 more threes in the second quarter, and so they have 7 on the night. I mean, to put it in perspective, of course, last night, they had 17, 16 by Drew and 1 by Devin McMillan. 7 right now puts them on pace to break the old team record before last night, which was 13. So they've got 7 in the first half. It's been a great start for the Tigers. Individual scoring for Bolivar, 6 for Kyle Polk, 5 for Josh Bowes, 3 for Jace Kruger. For Republic, they were led by Drew McMillan with 16 points. Unbelievable. He's got 77 in the last 6 quarters. 6 for Wolf Ronneberger, 5 for Carson Neff, 3 for Devin McMillan, and 2 for Oliver Welch. So the rest of the team chipped in. It was the Drew McMillan show last night, but everybody getting a little piece of the action tonight. And it's been a great start for the Tigers. They are playing about as well as I remember a Republic team playing. I mean, there have been some state champions in the last decade, but this team is just playing so well right now that it's been fun to watch, and they are having a lot of fun, and that is, you can tell, contagious to one another as they are out there on the floor rooting for each other. 32-14, Republic on top, an 18-point lead over a very good Bolivar team at halftime. We're going to take another break and be back with more of our Gold Medal Gyms halftime show after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
Hetty Barbecue Company is home to great barbecue, including the famous Pig Nasty Sandwich. They're also home to our Retmo football show every Wednesday night. Go in and check them out or call them for takeout at 732-4BBQ. New York Life agent Michael Weeks is a proud sponsor of Republic Tiger Sports and a supporter of all Republic students on the field and off. If you have financial questions, call him at 417-831-5230. Thanks to New York Life agent Michael Weeks for his support of Republic Tiger Sports. Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com. Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Super Clean Car Wash is Republic's newest and best car wash, conveniently located right on Highway 60. And with their monthly memberships, it's easier than ever to keep your car clean with a quick stop on your way home from work. Super Clean Car Wash on Highway 60 in Republic. Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com. Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference. State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state.
Henniger Chevrolet is proud we continue to serve Springfield and Southwest Missouri as we have for over 40 years. The Pinnaker Chevrolet family treat each of our customers like family and exceed every expectation, not only in the large selection of new Chevrolets on the lot, but also the quality of pre-owned vehicles to fit any budget. Whether you need a new vehicle, have yours serviced, or need some body repair, pick Pinnaker every time. Find new roads in Republic or online at PinnakerChevrolet.com.
Pick Pinnaker every time.
Welcome back to Tiger Basketball on Republic Tiger Sports. The Tigers on top, 32-14. We're just about ready to go in the second half, and Republic will get the ball first to start the second half, leading by 18 points. 16 points for Drew McMillan, 6 for Will Fronabarger, 5 for Carson Neff. I mentioned all the three-pointers. They had 7 in the first half. 2 of them by Will Fronabarger, 1 by Carson Neff, 4 by Drew McMillan, and 1 by Devin McMillan. Actually, as I counted up, they had 8 in the first half, because Drew McMillan had 4, and then you've got Fronabarger with 2, that's 6. Neff 7. Devin McMillan has 1, that's 8. So 8 three-pointers, not 7, as I had said. So I can't even keep up with them all. Tigers being patient, have run already about 40 seconds off the clock and haven't taken a shot. Neff drives in, gets cut off. Back to McMillan, he'll take a 3, gave him a little space, he missed it. Had to happen eventually, he's missed a couple now. So he's cooled off, even though he's got 16 points. Drive by Kyle Polk, nothing doing, and a rebound to Republic. Devin McMillan on the wing. Takes it baseline, cut off by Bose, throws it to Moody. Moody cut off on the block, throws it back up. Polk knocks it away, tracks it down. It goes out of bounds off of Kyle Polk, and we'll go back to Republic with 6:53 left to go in the third quarter. Got to hand it to the Bolivar students. They're down by 18, and they're still standing up. That is spirit. Tyson Young now to Neff. Pulls it out on the dribble, throws it back to Devin McMillan. Now to Tyson Young. He thought about a 3. Doesn't have one yet. One of the few. Drew McMillan crosses over. Guarded by Luke Gabani now. It was Polk guarding him in the first half. They've switched it up. McMillan on the wing. Looked inside. Faked the dribble drive and pulled it back out. Threw it to Young. They're really mixing it up. And now a cut by McMillan, who fires it down to Moody, who was ready for it and caught it and put it in. McMillan knew Moody was there when he took the pass, and he immediately fired it to him, and the lead's back to 20, 34-14. It took them 2 minutes before they scored, but very patient on their first possession. Down low to Polk, 3-second in the lane. Polk is getting frustrated down there. He's only got 6 points tonight, and the defense has been exemplary on him so far for the Tigers. Another good pass to Moody down low, double pump, a foul, and it's good. Another great look to find him by McMillan, and a great finish by Avery Moody. Free throw is no good, and Polk with a rebound. So Avery Moody has 4 points, all 4 here in the first couple of minutes of the second half, and the lead is 22, 36-14. Double team on Pope. McMillan cuts him off. Drew McMillan cuts him off, or rather Devin, and now he walks. So the double team pays off. Let's watch that double team by Drew and Devin McMillan. Devin McMillan cut him off as he tried to go baseline, and then he took an extra step, moved that back foot as he tried to get out of the double team, and the Tigers get it back. Devin McMillan is 6'1", Drew McMillan is 5'11", Kyle Polk is 6'6", and they double-teamed him into a turnover. McMillan, Drew takes a three, swish! Drew McMillan, the 9th three of the night for the Tigers. Another timeout called by Bolivar. It is a 25-point lead for Republic. 4:47 left to go in the third. We'll take a break and be back with more after this.
When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In the Republic area, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet their customers' needs with a level of service and communication that no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com. It's almost time to start thinking about your lawn and garden, and Sherry at C&H Plants can help. Whether it's landscaping or getting that vegetable garden you've always wanted, she has what you need at her greenhouse on PP Highway. Mention you heard this ad and get 10% off your greenhouse purchase. This offer is only valid at the greenhouse location. But C&H also has succulents, houseplants, home decor items, and much more available at the guest house in Republic. C&H Plants, turning Republic green since 1995.
Back to action. The Tigers on top 39-14. I just have been shaking my head at some of the things they've done. And now block and a chance for a three-point play for Josh Bose. So finally Bolivar gets a break on the offensive end. Moody commits the foul. Good move by Bose. Crossed over and went baseline. Welch and Frontenberger check in. Young and Neff check out. Foul was on Moody. That's 2 on him. And Bose has 7 now and will try to make it 8 as he completes the three-point play. 39-17. I mean, it's easy to overlook in the amazing shooting performance of the Tigers as they drive down, missed a layup. McMillan couldn't quite get it under control, but then they knock it back away. Great defense by Republic. 2-on-1 break. Welch pulls it up. Didn't have an angle for a pass. Didn't have a lane to the basket. So Moody will take it to the baseline. Muscles it up and is fouled and will shoot a couple of free throws. They pull it out, get it to Moody. He drives baseline, and Gabani whacked at it as he put it up. So Moody will shoot a couple of free throws. That better look at the action, sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center. Vision Health, dedicated to helping you get a better look at everything. Find them online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. And Avery Moody misses the first. He's got 4 points, all in the quarter. I started to say before that flurry of action, it's easy to overlook the defense the Tigers are playing because of the great offensive performances we've seen the last couple of nights and the great shooting. But they've only given up 17 points to a very good Bolivar team. Bose is going to take a three. He missed it. And a rebound to Welch, who skied, and Polk fouled him. So Welch went up. Welch 5'10". Kyle Polk again had 8 inches on him, and Welch just out-jumped him, out-positioned him, and got the rebound and picked up the foul. And that is 2 fouls on Kyle Polk. Tigers get it across the timeline. Devin McMillan almost had it taken away by Polk, and then they get it to Drew McMillan. Throws it to Frontenberger in front of the scorer's table. Ball above the head. Now to Drew McMillan in front of the Tiger bench. Backs it out with a left-hand dribble. 3:28 left to go in the third quarter. Frontenberger down on the block to Moody. Bounces it a couple of times. No look pass to Drew McMillan, and then to Devin, then to Frauneberger. Shot fake. Gives it back to Drew McMillan. There's so many weapons to guard for the Tigers right now. It's hard for any opponent. But tonight, it's Bolivar to figure out who they're supposed to double team, who they're supposed to close on, who they can give space to, and who they can't. Under 3 to go in the third quarter. Tigers in no hurry. McMillan had it on the block, gave it up, and then drove baseline and stepped on the line, out of bounds. A turnover by the Tigers. Caden Griswold, the 6'3 sophomore, will check in. And he will replace Cooper Cribbs, the 6'2 junior. Well, the Tigers have only scored 7 points in this quarter, but Bolivar's only scored 3. A 1 field goal in the quarter for the Liberators. Now a 3 is up by Jace Kruger, and he hit it, his second 3. And Bolivar hits the 20 mark with 2:31 left to go in the third quarter. It's 39-20. Tigers on top by 19. Trying to get to the championship game where they will play either West Plains or Helias. The 2 and 3 seed. Helias the 2, West Plains the 3. McMillan drives in right through the defense, and he's fouled, and he finishes, and it's 2 more and maybe 3 more for Drew McMillan. Griswold fouled him that time. Oh. That's been the way he's scored most of the season, is going to the basket. The threes had not been coming as quickly for him this season as they had in past years. Until last night, and then tonight. Bose off the glass. Short, good defense again by the Tigers. Welch with a rebound. Pulls it up short of the timeline and throws it to Frauneberger. It's back to a 22-point lead for Republic. Gabani comes out on Frauneberger, who throws it over to Drew McMillan, now down in the corner to Welch. This has been about as good a game as the Tigers have played all year. The game against Rogersville in the semifinals of the Blue and Gold Tournament, that was a pretty good performance. But they are just doing everything right tonight. This is a team, Bolivar's a team that only lost to them by 2 here early in the season. And you can really see the improvement that Republic has undergone since then. They just keep playing better and better. Foul on Griswold is his second personal. That's the 5th foul on Bolivar. Carson Neff checks back in, and Devin McMillan will go over to the sideline. No, he's going to throw it in. Who sat down? Avery Moody sat down. I saw Devin McMillan head over toward the sideline and didn't realize that's where he was going to throw it inbounds. Drew McMillan will slow it down a little bit up top. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. Almost thrown into the backcourt, but Frauneberger was able to reach back and get it. Down low to Welch, and he hit the shot. What a pass! I don't know how he even saw Welch down there. There were so many bodies between Drew McMillan and Oliver Welch. But he found him, and now 3 at the other end is no good. Another rebound for Oliver Welch. He's been a monster on the boards. 14 seconds left. The Tigers on top by 24 points. Neff, cross-court pass to Frauneberger, had to jump up high in the air to get it. To Neff, three-pointer, a long one is short, and it is saved off of Polk and out of bounds with, well, they're going to call a foul on Bolivar. They called it on Polk, so they said that Polk, I guess, gave a little shove. And so with 1.7 seconds left, Republic will throw it in. Let's see what they do. They give it to McMillan, cutting to the basket. He's fouled, and it counts, and he'll shoot a free throw. Everything is coming up roses for the Tigers tonight. 5 points now for McMillan. Oh, they're gonna conference and figure out what's going on. Well, Devin McMillan's going to the free throw line. Oh, they're going to put 4.4 seconds on the clock. So it's not that the shot didn't count. The shot did count, and a chance for a three-point play. But they're going to give Bolivar 0.4 seconds. 0.5 seconds now. McMillan's free throw is good. They're going to guard the inbound. Polk's going to take it, just hold it. And at the end of the third quarter, what a night for the Tigers. A 27-point lead over Bolivar at Bolivar, 47-20. We're going to take a break and be back with a fourth after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In the Republic area, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet their customers' needs with a level of service and communication that no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com. It's almost time to start thinking about your lawn and garden, and Sherry at C&H Plants can help. Whether it's landscaping or getting that vegetable garden you've always wanted, she has what you need at her greenhouse on PP Highway. Mention you heard this ad and get 10% off your greenhouse purchase. This offer is only valid at the greenhouse location. But C&H also has succulents, houseplants, home decor items, and much more available at the guest house in Republic. C&H Plants, turning Republic green since 1995.
Bolivar gets the ball first to start the fourth quarter. A quick three by Bose, rattles around and won't go. Polk gets the rebound, lays it back up. Devin McMillan was just curled up in a ball like a roly-poly, hoping not to get stepped on there. And he avoided injury and is back up. Polk has 8 points now, tied with Josh Bose for the team lead for Bolivar. 6 for Jace Kruger. Only those three players have scored through the first three quarters. Tigers led by Drew McMillan with 22. And then such balance through the rest of the lineup. I'll give you the scoring individually as we go along here. 6 for Fraunebarger. 6 also for Devin McMillan. And McMillan had 9 last night. Devin overshadowed by his brother, but he had a great game. And 6 tonight. 5 for Carson Neff. As Oliver Welch drives in, pulls it back out, throws it to Neff, and the Tigers reset up top. And then 4 each for Avery Moody and Oliver Welch. And throws it up and gets called for traveling. I'm surprised that didn't go in, to be very honest. But took a little step before the jump hop to finish. And Bolivar gets it back. And a 3 by Bo Banner, his first points, and something for Bolivar to cheer about. And they've scored 5 straight to start the quarter. Bounce pass is deflected, and then a foul called on Drew McMillan. And the Tigers may be a little bit out of control. It's a 22-point lead. And Drew McMillan called for his second personal. Everything's been going so well for the Tigers. They kind of got, I think they're a little bit in playground mode right now. 3-pointer is good by Bo Banner. 2 straight for him, and it's 47-28. Between what I call kind of playground mode as the ball's kicked out of bounds, and also the fact they've kind of taken the air out of the ball. Sometimes you kind of lose your edge when you try to do that. Not that they're not looking for a shot, but they're just being so patient that sometimes that can lead to a little spurt by the other team, and that's what's happened to start the quarter here. 8 straight by Bolivar, but it's still a 19-point lead for the Tigers with 5.5 minutes left. The lead was so big that they almost could not score, and if they could just be patient, they'd probably still win it unless they just really start turning the ball over. And a block called on Bo Banner. Stepped in front of Drew McMillan. Let's watch it. McMillan trying to walk the tightrope here. And Banner stuck the hip out. So free throws coming up for Drew McMillan, trying to add to his 22-point total. Made that one. He's got 23. That is 84 points in the last 2 games for Drew McMillan. And he makes both free throws. And a timeout called by Tim Brown, who I think wants to discuss some of the issues we were just talking about. 5:22 left to go in the game. It's a 49-28 lead for the Tigers. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
I'm Todd Wojciechowski, Executive Vice President at People's Community Bank. Our mission is to put our communities first, and that's true right here in Republic. Whether it's supporting Republic schools or volunteering for one of the nonprofits doing good work in our hometown, all of us at People's Community Bank are committed to making Republic a better place to live. I hope you'll stop in soon and say hi.
People's Community Bank, right on Highway 60. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
With virtual grocery shopping, birthday parties, and even yoga, it seems everyone is doing things virtually. At Cox Health, we have 2 virtual care options to make it even easier to get the care you need from your home or workplace. Virtual visits on demand to see the first available Cox Health provider, and our new virtual visits for primary and specialty care. Now, you can schedule a virtual appointment for adult wellness exams and other routine care with a physician you already know and trust. To learn more, visit Cox Health at coxhealth.com.
Back in Bolivar, 5:22 left to go in the game. The Tigers on top, 49-28. Bolivar scored 8 straight to start the fourth quarter before the 2 free throws by Drew McMillan ended the drought. And it's back to a 21-point lead. Republic has 8 3-pointers. They had 5 in the first quarter, then 2 in the second quarter, and then 1 in the third quarter. And Bolivar gets it down to Kyle Polk, who finishes, now has 10 points. And Bolivar has it back down to 19, 49-30. Drew McMillan, before he could get double teamed, threw it away, and the Tigers just spreading the floor and making Bolivar run a little bit. They're not going to hold it and just kill clock, but they are making Bolivar run, and you can tell they're going to look for a backdoor cut, something to get an easy shot, and that's what this team is so good at. Their shooting percentage is just fantastic, and it's because they get a good shot almost every time down the floor. So they'll do it again. Frauenbarger maybe got away with a little bit of a forearm shove there to get away from his defender. 4:28 left now in the game. They jump out to double team him. And that leaves somebody open, and that somebody is Oliver Welch. Welch has 6 points. A 3 by Polk is good. 7 points in the quarter for Kyle Polk, and he's got 13 in the game to lead Bolivar, and a timeout called by Robbie Hoig. So we'll take a timeout as well. Back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Basketball on Republic Tiger Sports.
Southern Sun Electric is a proud sponsor of the Classroom Spotlight. They encourage all student athletes not to settle for just good enough on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. Keep pushing yourself to higher levels and go Repmo from Southern Sun Electric. It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert, because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection. For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive's been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust. And with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com.
Back to action. 51-33, an 18-point lead for the Tigers. The last two games, well, not even two full games, 25 three-pointers in the last two games for the Tigers. So they are one three-pointer away from, if they hit one more tonight, that would put them at an average of 13, which was the school record for team three-pointers in a game before last night. They'd be averaging that over two games. McMillan pulls it out. I don't know that they'll take another three. The way they're spreading the floor and running clock, we'll see. Maybe after some more time has run down, you can see the coaches over on the far side and a foul called against Bolivar. Will Fronneberger turned around and motioned to the officials like, why did you call that foul on me? Watch Will Fronneberger. Well, I don't know what that gesture was. At first, I thought that he had thought the foul was on him. The free throw is no good by Fronneberger. And Bolivar gets the rebound with 3.5 minutes left in the game. Poke in the corner down to Bo Banner, and they throw it away. Tried to hit Bose in the lane. It overflew him and went right into the arms of Drew McMillan, who throws it way up court to Oliver Welch, and then they back it out again. McMillan at the free throw line, pulls it back out. And I don't know that we'll see Bolivar foul at this point. I mean, the lead is so big. Down low to Moody, reverse layup is good. Avery Moody has 6 points, all in the second half. You know, they're so far behind, they're probably not going to foul, and Republic's not really going right at them. And it's not like they're just stalling. They're just running their offense in kind of a spread fashion. So I don't think we'll get a lot of stoppages from here on out. Foul was against Devin McMillan, and that was his first. And Bolivar will throw it in on the baseline. It'll be Caden Griswold to trigger the inbound play. They lob it into Polk, who had it taken away by Welch from behind. And then it's tipped, and Polk gets it back. Good hustle by Polk not to give up on the play, and he's fouled. It is getting, in the words of many an announcer before me, chippy down there. Fronneberger commits the foul, and Kyle Polk will shoot a couple. First free throw is no good. Did everything but fall through. Carson Neff in and Oliver Welch out for Tim Brown. So it's Drew and Devin McMillan, Avery Moody, Carson Neff, and Will Fronneberger on the floor for the Tigers right now. Second free throw is good by Kyle Polk. He's had a good fourth quarter. 8 points in the quarter for Kyle Polk. But he is not quite alone, as Bo Banner has a couple of threes, but those are the only two players to score tonight. And it hasn't been enough for Bolivar. Drew McMillan has it taken away and gets it back somehow. And then a timeout called as it was in a Tiger's hands. Tim Brown called the timeout. Watch, the ball gets taken away. And then somehow McMillan gets it back and throws it off to Moody. And so another timeout on the floor. 2:12 left to go in the game. We'll take another timeout as well. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And again this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we take a look at the stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. ERCPA named to Accounting Today's 2020 Best Accounting Firms to Work For. You can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com.
Tigers lob it all the way into Fronneberger near midcourt. He throws it to McMillan, who Gives it up to Devin McMillan, and then back to Drew after it passed through the hands of Neff. Triple team, and then down to Moody. And then a foul. So a 19-point lead. I guess there's still enough time if a lot of threes started falling. I don't think it'll be much more before they pack it in and stop fouling, especially if the Tigers hit some free throws here in the next couple of possessions. But Frauenbarger missed that one. So Frauenbarger with some struggles at the free throw line. Neff out, Welch in for the Tigers. One more on the way for Will Frauenbarger. And he missed that one. So as good as Frauenbarger has been from the three-point arc this season, he struggled there at the free throw line. And a quick three is good by Cooper Cribbs. First points for Cooper Cribbs. And a quick foul. So 6 threes for Bolivar in the game, 4 of them in the fourth quarter. And we go to the other end, and free throws coming up for Oliver Welch. Bo Banner has 2 3-pointers. Kyle Polk has 1, Cooper Cribbs has 1, and Jace Kruger has 1, and Oliver Welch hits his free throw. So Welch now has 7 points. And he's got one more free throw coming. That one's off the back of the rim. And Bose tracks down the rebound over in the corner. Shot off the mark. It's tipped around. Polk gets it back and then almost taken away by Frauenbarger. That is only the 5th team foul, or the 4th team foul. No, that's 5 on Republic. That was not a shooting foul, I don't think. Yeah, it's no, it's. They are going to say it was a shooting foul. So I am surprised. No, I don't think it was. No, I guess it was. I thought that we were going to get a second correction, but Polk is going to shoot free throws, and he made it. Bounced 3 times and fell in. 9 points in the quarter, 15 in the game, and now 16 in the game for Kyle Polk. And it's 54-39. This is going to be one of those games that people are going to look at the score and they're going to say, oh, a solid win, but not really a convincing win for Republic. But this was a convincing win for Republic. Tyson Young fouled over on the far sideline, 1:17 left. I knew I shouldn't have said that about we're not going to have too many more play stoppages. That was based on my belief the Tigers would hit their free throws. And it hasn't happened. I think Tim Brown having a word with one of the officials over there to just tell him, hey, it's getting a little rough, and I don't want any of my guys to get hurt here. Tyson Young makes the first free throw. And Young's got one more. And he missed it. So 1 of 2 has been about the best the Tigers have been able to do so far here in this quarter, except for Drew McMillan. He hit both of his. Approaching the 1-minute mark. Tigers have tightened up the defense a little bit to take away the outside shot. And the clock winds down. Bolivar did all that fouling, and then they took about 15 seconds to take a shot. Tigers helped them out by missing some free throws, but Drew McMillan's just going to pull up, and the jumper off the back of the rim. Rebound to Luke Meents. 31 seconds left. Almost taken away by Young, and he gets called for a foul. Young got his hand on the ball, but he also got a little bit of arm here as he reached in. Watch him come in from behind, and he got his arm caught. Dalton Parks is going to check in. We're going to get a timeout on the floor with 26 seconds left. We'll take a break and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com. Destiny Church is a proud sponsor of Republic Tiger Sports, and they would love to have you join them in person at 526 East Harrison behind McAllister's, Sunday at 9 a.m. or 10:45. There's also a Wednesday youth service for grades 6 to 12. Doors open at 6. Service begins at 6:30. You can find them on Facebook and Instagram or online at destinychurch.me.
Bolivar to throw it in, and they do, and it is knocked away by the Tigers, and they'll take it into the front court, and let's see if they can just run the clock down now. Under 20 seconds, and I think that the defense is going to back off and let them run the clock. And it's going to end up being a 16-point win. That is actually misleadingly close compared to how this game played out. Tigers win it. Final score, 55-39. A great semifinal performance by the Tigers, and they are into the championship game to be played right here tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. We're going to take a break and be back with scoring after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Hey now, Cracker Jack Shack.
Cracker Jack Shack has got your back with custom apparel for your club, organization, or business. And they take screen printing to the next level with amazing new software that lets you track your order online from concept to artwork to the finished product. Link it, see it, click it, get it. Only at the Shack.
Always on time and right on track. Cracker Jack Shack, we've got your back. Cracker Jack Shack.
Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics. Hetty Barbecue Company is home to great barbecue, including the famous Pig Nasty Sandwich. They're also home to our Retmo football show every Wednesday night. Go in and check them out or call them for takeout at 732-4BBQ. New York Life agent Michael Weeks is a proud sponsor of Republic Tiger Sports and a supporter of all Republic students on the field and off. If you have financial questions, call him at 417-831-5230. Thanks to New York Life agent Michael Weeks for his support of Republic Tiger Sports. Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com. Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com.
Back in Bolivar, the Tigers win it tonight. Final score 55-39. They outscored Bolivar 20-5 to take control early. Outscored them 12-7 in the second quarter, and they led 32-14 at halftime. It was a 15-6 quarter for Republic in the third. They led it by 27, 47-20, and they had 8 3-pointers through the first 3 quarters. Bolivar outscored Republic 19-8 in the fourth quarter, but it was too little too late, and Republic wins it 55-39. For Bolivar, 16 points for Kyle Polk, 8 for Josh Bowes. Jace Kruger had 6, Bo Banner had 6, and Cooper Cribbs had 3. For Republic, Drew McMillan led the way with 24 points. And then listen to this balanced scoring by the Tigers tonight. 7 for Oliver Welch, 6 for Will Fronabarker, 6 for Avery Moody, 6 for Devin McMillan, 5 for Carson Neff, and 1 point for Tyson Young. 7 different players scored for Republic, and they had 8 3-pointers tonight after having 17 last night. 16 of them by Drew McMillan. And speaking of Drew McMillan, he's our player of the game tonight, 24 points. And you add up last night and tonight, it's 85 points in the first 2 games of the tournament. I would say he probably already has the tournament record. This is a long-standing tournament, but 84 points in 2 games, and he's still got a game to go to try to add to that. But a great night again for Drew McMillan as the Tigers win it, and it was a great all-around performance, and really the stars tonight were defense. 5 points in the first quarter, 7 in the second quarter, and 6 in the third quarter. The defense was outstanding tonight, and the Tigers are into the championship game. 2:30 tomorrow is the tip-off. They will play the winner of this upcoming game between Jefferson City Helias, the 2 seed, and West Plains, the 3, and we will carry that game live right here on Republic Tiger Sports, starting with the Absolute Roofing Retmo Basketball pregame show a little bit before 2:30. Once again, the final here tonight, Republic 55, Bolivar 39. Thanks for watching Tiger Basketball on Republic Tiger Sports, and so long from Bolivar High School.